All right, I think we are live, bro.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, it just popped up. Oh, look there.
There you
Yeah.
go. It's not popping up on my phone here. Oh, one sec. One sec. All right. Yeah, I think we're live, bro.
Yeah.
So wait for a few more people. What's up, Z? What up, Gail?
What up,
All right.
Gail? Sorry, if I'm looking over my shoulder, I'm looking at my TV to look at the comments. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm actually more attentive by doing this, actually.
Yeah, so this is like this is kind of a test almost for the vlog channel. I never go live on the vlog anymore, bro. Like I think I went live like once. So oh, what's up, everybody? Denise, Tanya, Nisana, James, Kathy, what's up?
Jordan?
So I want to give a big shout out to Jeff for showing me this new way of living, streaming. I never knew this was even possible until Jeff came along. So big shouts out to him. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I also didn't know it was a thing, and I'm like tech experienced and stuff, and
Yeah,
I had no idea this was a thing. So that's cool.
Yeah, we're doing good, Mel.
Yeah, Z, the trip home was good, but just very long. 14-hour drive is very long.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I need
Mama. Brian, what's up? Right, yo, sorry, what was that?
Oh, Lynn's from Scotland, but she has a cool accent. I love Scottish accents.
Scottish?
Or at least lives in Scotland. I don't know. You might not be from Scotland, but
No. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of show you guys a few photos that were from the courthouse and the jail that I did not show you guys yet. And some other things too that I want to kind of go over, but yeah, we got thought I would bring out Blake from the Spear Fam today, give you guys a little surprise. How you been, bro?
I've been good. You know, bored, but hey, yeah. I'll take bored over stressed. So
yeah, I feel that. Is Sage sleeping right now, or I guess so, huh?
Yeah, she's hitting up her. She needs it, as we all know. She needs that nap. I'm not, but she's good enough now to start herself. She'll just get up and go do and walk over to her room. So.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah. Port Glasgow. Nice. I want to go to Scotland.
What up, Sylvie? Michelle, what's good? Good seeing you. This is a random live right now. But yeah, I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody. In a way, I don't know. I made a little bit of a weird vlog the other day about me wanting to quit YouTube. IKEA, yes. Because yeah, in my gym right now. But yeah, I made a weird vlog the other day about me wanting to quit YouTube, and I don't know. Just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody, and for giving me all that support, and telling me to keep going, because I'll be real. There's been times where I wanted to quit full on, and yeah, all your support seriously means so much to both of us, and I'll keep going. Let's just say that I'm not gonna quit. But yo, you guys have been killing it with the support. We have a really good community going on here, and can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate that, Gil.
The wise words of John Cena.
Never give up. That's right, man. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? Probably don't have good enough audio like Jeff does on his lives, but it is what it is.
I just tuned into his live yesterday briefly, and I managed the whole setup now.
Yeah, that dude is crazy, man. Like freaking full on mic setup, everything. He's filming on like streaming through his like 4K camera. Like I don't even like I don't know how to.
Yeah. That would be a good idea for you eventually, though, if you could figure it out. Like,
yeah, I think I can do it through Chelsea's cam because that's like very similar to this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. What's up, Dennis? Golden 51, what up? Yeah, I gotta go to Vegas. That'll be cool. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yo, you don't have to do that. I appreciate that though.
You're the new Ed Lorraine Lauren, says Lynn. Oh, that's a good compliment right there. By Lynn.
New Ed and Lorraine Warren. I appreciate that.
Legends.
Legend, yeah. Thanks, Brandy. Appreciate that. Okay, so real quick, Blake, I want to see what you think about these photos. Just give me a sec here. I'm gonna show my where is it? Okay, here we go. Where in the heck do I go? Oh god. Okay, one sec.
The infinity filming. That's funny.
I'm still trying to learn this whole thingamajig. Oh.
Pulling up on my TV as is.
Yeah. Well, let's hope this will work. I'm trying to, you know what I'll do? Go to my email here. I'll have to log into my other.
The issue with having multiple emails. You never know which one it is.
Bro.
Okay.
All right, now, give me a sec here. It's one moment, everybody. I got a long ass passwords for each of my emails that I don't even remember, so I have to go into a file and literally look at the password. like 30 over 30 characters long, man. We'll see.
Damn.
Yeah, no one's getting into my stuff. I'll tell you that.
You try to keep it secure.
Oh yeah.
If it's your livelihood, I get it. Yeah, totally. What up, Don? Good to see you too. Michelle, she hasn't started yet, unfortunately. One funny thing with the government is they take a very long time to get anything done. But she is landing a job that is like very, very good. If you guys didn't know, Crystal is bilingual. Her first language growing up is French. She only learned English at 6, I believe it was. She landed a position being bilingual, which kind of puts her ahead of the pack for a lot of people here in Canada, especially in Ontario in our area. So she hasn't started yet, but it's literally any day now. Her bosses are frustrated too, so that's at least good to hear. What up, Harley? Harley.
Okay. I'm trying to get these photos to a different spot where it doesn't show my private emails.
Yeah.
It won't show my desktop. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know how StreamYard works. If it was OBS, I could literally walk you through it, but I don't know how StreamYard works. But if you had 2 monitors, also like you would just put it over the other monitor. But
Oh yeah.
but I've never used StreamYard at all. Do you create like scenes? I'm guessing. Oh, something's
I
popping.
don't know about themes, but can you guys see this? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know if you guys see that.
yeah. I mean, I can on my phone. Yep.
Uh, where in the heck?
Clearwater, Florida. I wish that was you, Eric. It's currently
Here, well,
snowing outside.
I got it.
Just if you pull the photos up, you should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know how it's like why it's doing that. I really don't know. One second here. Sorry, everybody. This is going not the right way for me. Yeah,
I was,
Jeff.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah, Jeff's in the comments. So.
That's in the combo. What's up, Mary? If you guys give me a second, I'll figure it out. But I want to show you guys photos of what Felicity sent us. It was crazy. Like the photos make no sense. Like it's completely paranormal. Um, Let me just try and log in here.
From Virginia.
Virginia.
Mary from Texas.
Why won't that?
I literally just figured out that I could see all these messages on my phone. So you're not the only one struggling with technology.
Yeah.
You're noobs with the streaming scene. Minnesota. I feel like Minnesota, I've heard from a lot of people in Minnesota too. Minnesotans are the most Canadian-like Americans I have ever met. Like, especially if you live like northern Minnesota. A lot of them that I've heard and talked to, like I'm like, you could literally be my neighbor. You know, like you could be my. This couch hates you.
You good, bro?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
It's it's super old couch, so it suffocates people.
Right. Yeah, I feel that.
Michigan, South Africa. That's cool.
South Africa? Who?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going through all my stuff right now. I apologize, guys. I will figure this out one way or another.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher the name, so I apologize if this pronunciation is awful. But Charmaine from South Africa. That's cool.
Rialto, California.
Looking for Bigfoot. That would be a good one. Yeah. Go look for Bigfoot. I think you'd have to go in the springtime.
Yeah.
From Ottawa. Hey, Alan, represent. I'm also near there, without giving my general location. Cape Town, South Africa, too. Harley's asking if you can come on and help you.
I think I got it, bro.
Ooh.
I got it. Okay. All right. So I had to delete so much stuff off of my email. All right. So everybody, I want to show you what the heck is happening here. So give me a sec. All right. So Felicity sent me these freaking photos, and they are really freaky. So we'll start with the first one. Where is it? So this is right. I know it's a little blurry, but this is right at the end of the jail wing. Do you guys see what I'm seeing right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I see that.
Like, I want to see if people. I know you probably see it, man. What?
Yeah.
Does everyone see this right now? Like, before I mention what I'm seeing, I want to see if someone can mention it. Yeah. So. Yeah, so Felicity sent me this, and this is when she was alone in the jail wing, and full on shadow man up to the freaking ceiling.
I actually see I can see 3 actually.
3.
Possibly 3. 2 for sure. Like, because there's one that looks like it's sitting in a chair, and there's 2 tall shadow people.
Yeah.
Someone's crawling. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely see why. Like, I could see the potential crawling creature.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit blurry. I know it's not the highest definition, but I don't know. I'll move on to the next one though. And let's see here. This one was really cool. So she took a photo, and there seems to be like some sort of bar shadow that doesn't match up to physics almost. Like, where would the bars come from? There's no bars in the freaking wing. You know?
No, yeah.
They're just metal doors. So yeah, they just took over the whole photo.
That's kind of cool.
Do you think that's paranormal? Or do you think that's just like the way the lighting was from your experience?
Well, I mean, it definitely it could be paranormal, but I also just like to cross all T's and dot all I's. I mean, it could just be like a lighting or a camera thing, but it definitely could be like a paranormal thing as well. That one's kind of like 50-50, you know? Like, yeah, it could definitely be both. Either way, it's cool. Like, even if it's like lighting or camera, that's really fitting for the area, which is what makes it a little creepier. Because
yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
I'm trying to pull it apart, you know, and be like, where is their bars?
Yeah, like Michelle made a good point. Is there window, like, were there windows in that room?
There's a window at the very end.
Yeah.
But like Honestly, bro, there's no bars in front of it. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. Yeah. If it's a clear window with no bars, it's weird that the lighting is doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah. See, like for instance, let me see here. If you look, that's exactly the setup. At the end, there's a window and it's blocked off by the gallows.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it's still like that. It's always been like that. So
Yeah, that is weird then. Yeah.
and the shelf is not there right now, but
Yeah.
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 And yeah, no, it doesn't even look like there's bar. Like if those are the doors to the cells, it doesn't look like it's a bar. It's a steel door.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not even like, yeah, it's not like a weird angle reflection off the cell. It's like, doors.
Yeah.
Huh. That one is kind of cool then. Yeah, no, never mind. That one is kind of.
Yeah.
That's
And
definitely.
then yeah, it's definitely weird. This one, Felicity was in the wing snapping a bunch of photos, and she caught what looks to be a face of someone
Oh wow.
peeking out.
Oh wow. Yeah,
That
that one's really really good quality. You can see the exact face.
yeah. I mean, I think her original photo wasn't zoomed in. I think she only sent me it zoomed in.
Yeah, yeah.
The real photo is not blurry like that. So, what do you feel with that? Do you think like
Yeah, no, like that's a really good example of like a spirit showing themselves in that way, right? Like because like you can clearly see that's a face. It almost looks like like the puffy blowover style hair that
yeah,
females used to wear back in the day. Like it kind of looks like that too.
yeah.
I could
Well,
definitely see it being like a worker or um I don't know, could be prisoner, but
we gotta keep in mind though that this jail ran up to 1979. So like it could be a recent a dude that's just passed that used to be held there or something. I don't know.
yeah, whoever it was has like afro bushy looking hair or like
Yeah,
tall hair because
it's like 70s,
yeah,
60s though, or something.
it definitely fits the end of the timeline too. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a very clear photo. That's a really good.
It's a sick capture, right?
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Like it's unbelievable how much this woman caught just by snapping photos randomly,
Yeah, yeah.
you
It,
know?
it often works the best though.
Yeah. And let's see here. Another one too from you guys can probably see the wing. She took it in the negative space filter to capture heat.
Yeah.
And she caught a green, what's up, Keith? A green orb literally crossing the hall.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Right? Like how? Like that's a full
Yeah.
on ball of energy.
Yeah. And it's also interesting that only part of the floor is colored too.
Yeah.
Because if you look at like the other edge of the floor, it's white, or like even underneath the couch, it's white, and then there's like the brown streak or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the way that the camera picked up that part, but that's also interesting to me because negative's normally all black and white, right? Besides heat.
Yeah, dude, like I love to review stuff like especially stuff that has like history and people have like other people have caught stuff. So
Yeah.
many other times you've been here to experience this, but so many people don't really believe us sometimes when we go to these spots because they're like, how come you're catching all this stuff and no one else is? Now this is backing up everyone else's experiences. You
Yeah.
know, half of
Yeah.
these photos are like I don't even I think the orb ones are footsies, but these ones aren't. So like we have like more than one other person experiencing stuff.
Yeah, and
You know?
this is the one that hasn't been. It's only you and another group, Creepy Canada, right?
Yeah.
So like that also adds like the rarity of these photos because it's not like it's been overpopulated with people investigating it too. Well, that's
No,
cool. The green little orbs.
yeah, like these are what the hell is that? Is that a figure? I don't know what that could be.
Yeah, yeah. Like it almost looks like a curtain, but obviously I know it's not a curtain. But like,
Oh, I think that's a figure.
yeah, if there's not a curtain there, then it's a figure.
There would never be curtains, bro. Like that's where the door, that little skinny slit is the door.
Oh, that's like an okay. Yeah, no, never mind. That's not curtain,
So
obviously.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
really
caught on an IR cam.
hmm.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. The door of the cell, that's a little weird then. Yeah. For a second I thought it was the window. I was like, that looks like a curtain, I'm not gonna lie, but no,
Yeah,
no doorway, they're not gonna have a curtain.
yeah. I don't know. It's something to talk about, and it's
Hey,
I don't know what you would have thought about those, right? So like you or your dad could pick up something that we don't see.
yeah, it would have definitely it sucks unfortunately we couldn't go, but it would have been interesting to go to a location like that because I love jails. Like we went to that one jail like in Quebec somewhere. I love going to jail specifically because like they're often like people's worst times, right? So you feel a lot of energy in them because there was not a whole lot of joy in jail, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and there's often the opposite. And jails obviously have cracked down on like abuse and stuff, but back in the day, there were no CCTV cameras. There was no one really to stop like abuse or whatever to go on. So you do feel a lot of energy in jails. That's why they're cool. I mean, I feel bad for the people, obviously, but
Oh,
like,
well, if you
but
heard what happened to half of these guys, man, they're all freaking innocent. Like
yeah, yeah, oh
a lot
yeah,
of the times back in those days, like they just took whatever. Oh, this guy did that. Okay, throw him in jail. Like they never really looked
yeah.
into stuff,
Yeah. Well,
right?
I remember listening to a story where there was a girl who was assaulted on a path in the 70s, and she just said it was like a white guy with brown hair. And so like they arrested like the first guy who kind of had similar charges, and like 35, 40 years later it came out to be like it wasn't even him at all. Like he wasn't even in the same state. But
And
like
he was in there for 40 years.
yeah, so he got released and got awarded like $10 million or something crazy like that.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but because they had no evidence, they had no way of proving who it was. They just took her explanation, which I understand, right? She said, right, it was who it
Yeah.
was, but and the original guy that did it apparently died in jail. He got arrested for a different charge, and they did DNA testing, and he was in jail already after and died, stuff like that.
Yeah. Wow.
But like, there's tons of stories like that, right? So
Yeah. I mean, back in those times, man, a lot of like it wasn't serious. Like, how can I explain this? Like drinking and driving in the 70s, 60s, you would literally have to park your car, pick it up the next day.
oh yeah, yeah,
The laws were just weird.
yeah. Or actually, when we went to the Kingston Pen, I remember them talking about how there was a no talking rule. They used to have no talking rules in prisons back then, so you weren't even allowed to talk to other prisoners.
Really?
And they used to jail like kids. So like I remember we went to the Kingston Pen, like the youngest prisoner was like 8 or something like that, or 10, because there was no law against jailing kids and jailing them with adults. So they would
No.
be in the same. There was no juvenile, right? You were
Yeah.
just you were in the same cell. They got the same sentences as adults. It was all
Well, you kind of have to think about it. Some kids if their parents got arrested, they would have to join their parents
Yeah.
because, you know, they like, where are they gonna go? They can't be alone, you know? Like, so you had a lot of young children. Mary, Chelsea's at work right now.
Mm. Yeah, Z also, my dad even was telling me about like similar stuff in school, like having to kneel on marbles and like whipped in jail and just stuff like that in school. It's crazy times, right?
Like even my mom was telling me, like, she's well in her I don't know how old is she, 65 or something. She was telling me back in the day they were like smacking kids with rulers, like chucking things like erasers, and like, you know, like strapping kids to the walls.
Damn.
Like,
Right?
holy crap, man.
It's completely different times.
Yeah. You kind of have to think it's so different than now.
Yeah. It's a wonder why the 70s were an aggressive time. Like, you know, the 60s was hippie era, and then the 70s is not
Yeah.
obviously, I'm not saying everyone in the 70s was just beating each other up, but like
Yeah.
it was aggressive times back then. And hopefully she had a good day. She seems to be enjoying the new job. She loves animals, so it's a perfect gig for her.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Chelsea's got a job with animals at a vet, and I have never seen this girl so happy in her life. It's like you guys have seen the vlogs where she's gotta say hi to every single dog, and, like, this makes her so happy, you know? So, um, yeah, I'm just glad to see her like that, and, she's been busy, so yeah, she's at a vet right now. I think she's doing a surgery today. Thursdays are surgery days. Thank you, Peggy. Appreciate that.
5 pounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
she like will stop at any like we could be in a complete rush. We have like 5 minutes to get somewhere. No, like if there's a dog, she can spare a minute. You know, you know.
We're stopping. We're not going anywhere. You know.
Yep. Besides dog.
Yeah.
Besides dog time. I like dogs. I have like a weird fear of bigger dogs. So
Yeah.
like I like dogs, but I'm not very like touchy huggy with dogs I don't know. That's my weird thing. Like if I don't know the dog, I'm not interested. But with like Kia or any other dog that I know, I'm like,
Yeah.
butt pats and all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel that, man. What up, Jeff? Jeff is back.
Oh, yeah.
Animals are the best. Straight up. Animals are just, you know, they were here first. You kind of have to respect that, you know.
Yeah.
Even if you're not really a dog or cat person or animal person, you know, they're here. So you gotta live with them, right?
Exactly. Also, shout out to Harley for hitting. This is late for me, but hitting 1K, 1.3K now.
Yes, bro. This
Shout out to
man
Harley.
worked real hard, man. I've never seen anyone so passionate next to me about the paranormal, really. But yeah, I'm proud of that guy, man. I wonder if we can actually get Jeff into this convo.
Yeah. I mean, if you just send him the link.
Yeah. I have a 6-month-old male tabby kitten called Ranger. That is cool. He was named after my favorite football team, Glasgow Rangers.
I'm also obviously it's obviously the true football, European football, and not American football. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Considering
Yeah.
you're Considering you're from Scotland.
Yeah. Here, one second. I'm gonna send Harley the link. He'll pop it here. Bum, bum. I have a cat named Moose. That's a cool name. Yo, when I moved here, I left 5 of my cats at home with my parents.
Yeah, I used to have so many cats when I would go over to your house back in Ontario.
I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but I had 10 cats in my poor mother's home. Oh my God. I had 2 litters of kittens. I gave half of them away, stuck with 5. Like, I feel bad. Now my parents freaking love all of the cats. Oh man. And then on top of that, my sister left her bunny with them too. So my poor
It's
freaking
stuck with all the animals.
Yeah.
And one of them, I believe, is autistic, right? So that one's a little fun to be around.
Walking sideways. It goes to walk forward, but it just goes sideways. Oh my God.
Oh.
I have a boxer named Cyrus. That is cool. I already love the dog. I had a boxer too in my life. Like, I don't even know how long. And it tore up all of my doors. All of the doors.
I really want an English bulldog just because they're chunky little cute things.
Those are so cute, bro.
Right, they're just little husky little guys. They just run around.
Down and they walk like 10 steps and then they're good.
Yeah, that's all the exercise they need for the day.
Yeah, even the Frenchies or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Frenchies are cute too.
Hey,
look who we got. What's up?
What's up? Hey, Blake, how are you, bro?
Good. You're looking snazzy with the setup.
Yeah, thanks. Come, buddy. Buddy wanted to say hello too. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Here, one sec.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm from Switzerland. Ooh, that's cool.
So how are you, Blake? How was the moving?
Oh well, moving 14 hours twice in 6 months is challenging, but
Oh man,
we got it done. We got it done.
Oh, I feel for you, man, because I hate moving. Just even moving the furniture in the house, I hate it. So
that's the worst. It's the worst. And as the tall guy, I'm always stuck carrying the heavy stuff. So
yep.
It's the way it is.
Hello, Elizabeth. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh, from Denmark. Wow. Welcome. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yes.
Yeah, Denmark. That's so many cool countries.
Hello, Lynn. That's so cool to be in touch with so many people around the world.
Yeah.
And like just having okay, buddy, having a common passion for the paranormal. That's so fun. That's funny, but that's so fun. It's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So you figured it out finally.
I did, bro. It only took me like a week and a half.
Oh, last night I was helping him, and I was seeing you struggling to just to put the screen up.
Yeah. This is a lot more user friendly. The other site,
Streamlab is.
I'm out.
Streamlabs is very, 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 very hard, and it's supposed to be the easiest one of like the big streaming platforms. Streamlabs is supposed to be the easiest one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I was say I use OBS. Like I'm really used to OBS, and I can easily set up an OBS scene in like 10 minutes. But I just have experience. But it's complicated. It's very, very complicated.
But I assume though,
Yeah, I
like
know.
once it's set up though, it's real simple.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah. Because once it's set up, you're good.
Yeah, yeah, because I love Streamlab because I have a freaking kick-ass layout with skulls and flames and everything. But like I was telling Lomar, when you have a guest, the guest can't see what you're showing to the viewers, and that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they have like a feature for that, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
If
there's a
don't-
function. I was clicking on it to like for my guests to see what I was showing, and last time I think it was Elena, and Elena wasn't seeing anything. So that's the sad part about that OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Yeah, and Joel's going back to the States.
Yeah, we were thinking about going with him again, maybe, but I don't know if Chelsea can get it off work again.
Mm.
So I don't know. We'll see.
The Amityville,
Yeah.
the Amityville house though would be so cool. Sorry, but what Lynn's saying, I'm such a fan of like that whole story. What happened there?
Yeah, I popped that up. The thing is, they don't let people into the Amityville house.
No.
No, it's private residence.
Yeah.
Mm. I would love that though.
If it would be abandoned, it would be a cool place to investigate. But yeah, with all the story that happened there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a really cool place for real.
Yeah, IKEA's doing good now.
Yeah, she had a weird morning, man. We woke up and we were getting ready to bring Chelsea to work, and she threw up all over the couch, or the carpet, I should say, randomly. So we're like, okay, what the heck? We open up the back door to give her some fresh air, and she goes and takes a giant dump on the balcony right away. And like I bring her out every night, like 4 times, 5 times a night, and then I wasn't even expecting that, man. I guess her new food is we give her like raw food, like raw meat,
Probably. Yeah.
and we just switched the brand, so I don't. It might be that.
Probably, yeah. Switch of food. Usually, you have to go gradually. You have to mix like with the old food with the new one, and yeah, it happened to lots of my dogs in the past.
Yeah,
Like drastically changing the food from one to another. It's I don't know. It's hard for them. So
yeah.
I'm happy
And
she's doing good.
she's good now. It's her breed, the Connie Corso and the Staffy. They're very sensitive, and like even pit bulls and all of them, like their system is very sensitive. They have one wrong treat, and they'll be like diarrhea, throwing up. You know.
Yeah, I know. My Jack Russell was like that. I had the Jack Russell, and he was really sensitive to food. When I gave him something he didn't digest, he was like same thing, going out by both ends. So
Yeah.
well, I didn't get some work on my video today.
Did you
Well, no, but I had some ideas like when I was showing you the some scenes yesterday. I think I'm gonna, instead of zooming on me like bumping into the railing, I'm giving you some insights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on the phone falling.
Yeah, because that was a really weird situation. It's almost like you're
It
you bumping
twisted.
yeah.
When I bump into the railing, and that's why I'm showing it to you, Blake, the phone twisted, but it stays on top of the railing. And when it falls, it It's like
Yeah.
somebody pushes it up.
It's almost like
momentum.
bumped
It had
into the
momentum.
rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he bumped into the rail, but it was almost like it gave the spear momentum to finish off pushing it off the rail.
Yeah,
You know, like it could be debunkable, but it's also out in the open because it doesn't make sense if you look at it. You know, like
Because
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't bump that hard into the railing. And
no.
you see, the phone turns, but it doesn't slip. And the top of the railing was kind of flat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that's a good question. Lamar, where is your dream place to investigate?
My dream place. Holy smokes. If I had all the money in the world or even the accessibility, bro, I would love to investigate either two places. Great Pyramids in Egypt, 100%. I would be in there messing around, or Peru. Peru is like where they think like aliens built like Machu Picchu, you know, like up there. Or I don't know. But you know how historic those places are, right? So you like the pyramids, bro. People have said apparitions, voices appear. Even here, like standing outside the pyramids, you can hear like voices inside at night when no one's there. You got to think, bro, it's probably very active in there, you know.
Yeah. And honestly, just the mystery of the pyramids in general, like how they're made. Like I think that's super cool. It doesn't make factual sense with the time, and it's just everything about it's super cool, right?
Yeah. Well, they say like advanced technology existed back then, and they got wiped somehow. But who knows, right? Like,
yeah,
totally.
Or imagine just walking around the Great Pyramid with a K2 and it starts spiking up. You know, there's no freaking electricity in that thing. It's a rock.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely.
what about you guys? Like, what would you guys want
I
to?
think for me, to stick with the whole prison thing, and I know you can go on tours of this place, but I'm talking like no one there, just us, would be Alcatraz.
Me too.
110%. Like,
the best thing, it's feasible. You can do it.
Man, alone on the rock Alcatraz to investigate on a whole night on the rock.
Yeah.
That is my dream. That is my dream, to be in Alcatraz. If one of these days, like a big YouTuber is like gutsy enough to say, all right, I'm renting the island and I'm bringing some paranormal investigators in, and I would be the bitch in front.
But like,
man.
Crystal also gave one via text because she's watching this. So everyone say hi to Crystal. She's here. And she actually did this place, but she said Paris Catacombs, and she's been there.
I talked to her about that, and I'm like, we have to be here because I've heard so many stories. If you don't speak French, they will leave you.
Yeah.
They'll play with even you, bro. Like Jeff, if you ever want to go do the catacombs, bro.
Yeah, when I talked to Dan from Exploring with Fighters, he went 2 times in there, and the second time he went in there with actual cataphiles, and he was made an honorary cataphile. The guy was baptized in the catacombs and everything. I know it's human beings, it's human parts, but it's the history surrounding that.
Yeah.
That makes it so.
Exactly. And pushing aside the paranormal, like even just exploring that, walking through with your camera, looking out, seeing all the bones,
because she said even the tour you can take as a tourist is really cool. So imagine stuff that's in
and
that they don't show.
That's why you hire like private guides.
Like, well, you have to spend the money to get people are not just messing around with you, right?
you have to know really real cataphiles to go in there, because you can get lost and you can die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Right.
And recently, I think that Dan was telling me a story that they found a guy that got lost like 13 years ago.
Wow.
And the guy started eating his wrist. He was so hungry, he started eating his wrist.
Oh,
Wow.
he probably died though, eh?
Oh yeah. They found
Oh
him.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was dead. He died of hunger, but the guy was lost. It's so immense. It's so dog after dog after dog, and it's like Blake says, take a tour or go in there with a real cataphile, and don't go in
Yeah.
there with some guy that I know the place.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Because you have no idea their intentions, especially if you can't speak French, like any. You have no idea what they're talking about to your face, right? Like they could
Exactly.
be saying how they're going to leave you in there while looking at you, which is so cold, in my opinion. Like that's such like a cold thing to do to someone, but whatever.
So anyone out there who wants to go in the Paris catacombs, my address to send the plane ticket is
Leave your email down below and let people send you stuff.
White and bored, and he's there.
I just to let you know, I am French.
Yeah, you and Crystal both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
would be
Oh
cool.
man, the catacombs.
What
Or
would you
go
be, Jeff?
yeah, it would be Alcatraz, but another another great place would be the Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would
Imagine
be
all the workers that died in there, all the workers that are involved
Yeah.
in that wall.
Oh yeah. Like to be able to investigate any of the 7 world wonders would be amazing. It's like
Oh,
Easter Island, frig, whatever
oh.
they use. Like, imagine that. Imagine that. Like, you think Canada and US is haunted. Like, going international is even worse, man. You're going like Romania, even too. All the old churches and nun stuff down there. Like,
Transylvania, the history in Transylvania,
yeah,
right? It's such an
That
underrated
forest,
place.
that haunted. There's a haunted forest over there. It's like the most haunted forest in the world. Uh, that would be so freaking cool.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
just
man.
or visit the castle of Vlad the Impaler, the castle that remains. It's an adventure and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dracula's castle. I think it's the same thing actually, but either way, it'd be cool.
When I was walking in Portugal, I went to places, man. I could have investigate in there, man. I've been to freaking churches that were dating from the 14th and 13th century. They had Roman freaking. I was walking on Roman roads. So,
Yeah.
like all the history, I bought my K2 and a couple of stuff, but I wasn't really in the mindset of like really ghost hunting. But
Yeah.
go back, I would probably take the time in a couple of places. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding, man. Like down there.
It's
Even-
so old. Imagine all the history.
Yeah, like Rome, even like Crystal always talks about when she was in Rome and Greece, right? Like
Oh.
those two are like right. Like you're walking on roads that are dated so long ago, and you go to like museums or there's like little exhibits, and you're looking at like a city that has been buried for thousands of years, and they just uncovered it, and you're like the crazy, or like standing on the famous steps where there's a famous leader, I forget the name, or Pompeii. Yeah, so like she has a like just Pompeii and all that type of stuff, right? Like seeing the
yeah. Well,
the-
in Portugal, I even tried. I was shopping for coffins, and I don't know if you can show that, Lomar.
The coffins.
Yeah, in bottom of the screen.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was,
There
I
we
was
go.
spraying a couple of. That was in the castle in Portugal.
That is crazy, bro.
That's the inside of the castle. That's
Wow.
a tomb.
Yeah.
That's a tomb.
Yep.
That's like a stone tomb. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like you have like all like crusaders crosses.
Oh my gosh.
That was the site from the castle. Yeah, me trying some.
I do
coffins.
estimate like that, bro.
Perfect fit. Perfect
Yeah.
fit. Oh, that's me and my friend Robert, with whom I was walking over there.
Nice.
Look at the churches. Look at those places, man.
Imagine that at night, bro. Frig,
Yeah.
man.
And you're talking about Rome. Imagine ghost hunting in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
All that happened in there.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the gladiators that died. I'm gonna show you.
In that, man.
That's the castle. The castle from where I was taking the picture. That's the castle up there.
Okay.
That's the city of Barcelos in Portugal, and beside it over there, it's the cathedral. The cathedral is a 14th century cathedral.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah.
14th century. That is amazing, man.
Yeah. It is. It was quite a so old places like that, man. Imagine all the history, all the energy, and when you believe in the stone taping theory, imagine all those stones, the history.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Right. Or even, as Crystal sent me a text to remind me, or even doing a spirit box on the steps that Caesar was stabbed on and died. The history behind Caesar, and you can go there, right? And you can stand exactly where he was stabbed, and doing a spirit box there would be so cool.
Yeah.
Or anything, right? Like, because it's historic.
Yeah.
The haunted dungeons in the Edinburgh Castle, those are the Edinburgh Vault. That would be a freaking nice place to investigate as well.
Yeah. So many cool places.
Oh man, all the battlefields.
Oh, well, I think it was Samantha. Sorry for interrupting. Someone said doing something in the Aokigahara Forest. I think that's the Japanese one.
Yeah, that's the Japanese forest where people go and sadly end their days, and I wouldn't go there. I would go to see it, probably to feel the energy to it, but
see, I would go to experience it just like you would. I wouldn't investigate it. Like, there's a fine line of doing, like, it's been investigated in the past. People have made their mark. It's not, like, to a lot of families there, it's important. A lot of families have people in their families that went there for what. It's a serious thing down there. Like, I won't even vlog that, really. Like, I would just go free-handed.
And I think it's really badly seen by the locals, by the Japanese people, if you go there like to ghost hunt or to try to disturb the spirits. They're really, really into the spiritual part of that place. And for them, that place is kind of sacred. So
yeah.
Like Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think the difference between that place and other places is, like, other places were places before bad things happen and bad things just happen to happen. That's the place, like, it's just respectful because that's a place where people go to do that. And I think it's just respectful to the families, and that's still going on to this day, right? Where like we're talking about like Rome, right? Like, yes, bad things happen everywhere, but like the stuff you're investigating happened a while ago, where that forest is like it's still active, right? You never know what you're gonna run into too, right? You never know walking in it, and if I don't know, it's just respectful, right? It's not really like a place that I think you should investigate. Go see it, I would, but
yeah, I would go.
Right.
I would go, like, for call it a kind of morbid kind of belief, but yeah, I would go just to by curiosity.
Oh yeah,
but
Yeah.
even if I would see somebody that would have done what he was going there to do, I would immediately call the police and tell them, well, somebody did what he was supposed to do in here, and come and pick him up.
yeah, right. Yeah.
So
And it's just kind of like a weird fine line thing. I don't know, like and I mean, like, I'll bring it up. I think since the whole Logan Paul thing, is if anyone knows what happened with that situation, I think like people just realize like, hey, let's be respectful, right? Like, because even then, like when you're going to these places and a lot of people unfortunately lost their life, like you're still respectful of those people, right? It's just going to that forest, you could potentially see that person, right? And their family, they could still be lost if they might not even know, right? Or whatever the case. So I don't know. That's an interesting place, though. That's a hot topic in this community. I feel like you're either one side or the other. You know, like you're either
I mean, but there's a
from
lot.
Sweden.
Oh, what's up?
From Sweden, Malin Anderson.
Z's dipping out. Take care. No worries. Yeah, to answer Michelle's question, she said, would you guys ever stay overnight in a museum? So right now, I'm in touch with a Navy museum that it's going through the base right now to like the head honcho or something for what she said. So we'll see, because it might actually happen very soon. But I would
tell him you're bringing a veteran with you. It probably will help.
I did. And I was like, yeah. And she'd be like, you know what? Like, this would be really cool. Let me just reach out to whoever. But like, it would be very cool to stay over. And that's where they brought people from the Titanic into the tunnels in the basement. And they had bodies after bodies, people from the explosion too, like all underneath that building. Like, imagine that. Like, just in a respectful manner, it'd be cool to be there and investigate it, you know? Like,
yeah, it would be.
Well,
other than that, I mean, I was kind of jealous when Omer got to go to that the museum. I believe it was Louisiana. You were sending me photos. There's a lot of like artifacts from different serial killers and just a bunch of like crime. I'm really into like crime shows and stuff. Yeah, so like that'd be so cool.
If you guys are like big serial killer fans, this museum had like John Wayne Gacy stuff, like real artifacts, paintings he did. Leatherface, Ed Gein or whatever, the guy who like literally made lamps out of flesh and his couches were all like human. They had hair, like hair locks from a victim in a baggie on the like. I couldn't even show half of this museum because it was so graphic. They had George Jones glasses in a little case, you know, drinking the Kool-Aid, whatever. Oh man, they had
my God.
It was in Savannah. That place was crazy. This woman,
in Georgia.
Yeah, this woman was like, yeah, like I just collect all of this stuff, whatever. Like this stuff is so cool. That's why I do it. But like walking in there and you're like, holy smokes. You don't even need to be a medium or anything to feel the energy in there.
Oh, for sure.
They have an arcade in the basement randomly. So you go through an arcade. It's weird. But yeah, it's super cool.
Probably just to lighten the mood, you know?
Yeah. Let's go
Like,
play some video games and watch some serial killers artifacts.
yeah.
And thank you, Samantha. And you have to be respectful with the spirits because, it, but in my case, I go to historical places, so I will try to get in contact with our ancestors, are the one that laid the foundation of what Canada is today. So when I communicate with them, I communicate with them with the respect that they deserve. Even in a house, like when we went to Hinsdale, we were trying to communicate with like the spirits that were in there, and Frank's friend came and crashed the party. So
Really talk about that.
yeah. But I love Frank. He's a great guy. It's so fucking bad that he got that thing attached to him because the guy is so fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. And when I heard originally about this story, I didn't know what to think until he started, like, even off camera in the Airbnbs, things would like happen, and like he'd be like, "That's just, you know." Like the floors would, some of the Airbnbs, the floors would creak, and we would hear like people walking. And it's like, why is this Airbnb haunted? It's like a brand new house built like 4 years ago, you know. And Frank would be like, "Yo, that's just like my dude," you know. And like for the longest time, like even like he's being like legit because off camera he would just like it's been years, man. Like it's ever since he was a child, man. For like 30 years, it's been happening. And like he
Remember
finally, you know, like yeah,
when he talked to us in the living room, he came to tears, man.
yeah.
He's so sick and tired to having that thing attached to him.
You can see
I
his
was
face all red.
Oh man, I wanted like to take him in my arms, just like give him a big hug and like give him love.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely see it in his face. Thank you, Anne. Appreciate that. My heart goes out to him. It's unfortunate the tone of his voice at the Hinsdale, I believe, is where you guys were at. You can tell it's a serious matter. Yeah, like it was my first time meeting the dude, and even like seeing how he was sometimes off camera. Sometimes you can tell he was a little bit like looking behind his back, you know, like looking at things. He showed us a video of like his dog freaking out at a corner in his house, and it was like all dark in the corner. And I'm like, what could that be, you know? Like you can't tell me that's another dog outside. Like that dog was looking at something, you know? And he's not a YouTuber. He's not like, he doesn't like do videos like us. He wants to document it, but like he has like over 10 videos on his phone of random incidences around his house. I'm like, yo, this is my demon. And it's like crazy to think about, bro. It's super crazy to think about.
Hello, Anne.
He probably could be cleansed, but I don't know if that'll work.
It might not work fully, but it's worth a shot. I mean,
yeah,
just have to go see a professional.
It would be better trying to like still being with that thing, like taking the chance of like getting rid of it, and if it succeed, well, yay.
Yeah. I mean, it's ultimately up to him, right? So
yeah.
I mean, he could always try to contact my dad. I'm sure my dad would be willing to help, but
has your dad done stuff like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like on spirits and like banished them?
Oh yeah. He did it for my brother and our neighbor. I remember him having to cleanse my neighbor's house because there was weird stuff, and my brother's being chased by this like old man spirit, like all around. Like I remember my brother running upstairs crying and screaming because he like vividly saw a man like a grown man chasing him around the house. And my dad had to like send him off too. So yeah, he's
Oh,
very
yeah.
experienced in that stuff. So if you want to like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
obviously we shared who my dad is publicly. So
yeah.
you know,
Oh,
and
well,
often for
Frank.
stuff like that, like if he could really tell it's bothering you, he's willing to help even over the cost of money. And obviously I'm not going to make that assumption for
Yeah.
him, but you know, money's not the most important thing to him in the world, right? So
No, yeah, yeah.
if it's either money or make him safe, right? He's going to do what he's going to do, but you got to keep trying, never give up, right?
Yeah. And I think most of the time, the mediums and the like legit ones will ask like, you give what you want. It's like it's a donation. It's from the heart. Like the one it's gonna say, well, it's $50. Probably he's trying to scam you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of them do it for their income and stuff like that. But like I remember, this is a funny story. So when I was in college, there was a medium who came to my college, and all my friends knew who my dad was. They had all seen my dad, and they were like, "Oh, you should go up, right?" And obviously, I am one too. And I always like to check if mediums are legitimately or not. And anyone in the live stream, mediums shouldn't ask you any personal questions. That's always the first red flag. You know, they just shouldn't. They shouldn't need to, right? And I sat down with this lady, and she went, "Oh, so what are you studying in college?" And that seems like a pretty like simple question, but that can tell a lot about someone, right? If you're studying carpentry, you're a certain way. If you're studying psychology, you're a certain way, right? And I was like, I don't mean any disrespect, but like I'm not answering any personal questions. Like I know how this works. I know how this goes. My dad's a top 10 psychic medium Ottawa Valley. Like I'm very experienced. I'm not answering any personal questions. And she didn't do bad, but like I could tell like she was kind of fishing for answers a little bit. And I was like,
Yeah.
you know, where I've seen my dad do it, and my dad will literally just sit, and Omar knows this too. My dad will just sit down and just give you an answer, and you're like, whoa, like that was like crazy accurate, whatever, right?
The first time where you brought me to him, he mentioned something about like my grandfather that's passed on and his fishing knives. I'm like, how would anyone know that? No one ever freaking knew that. You know, it was weird how we brought that up. Like I don't know. I'm gonna try and find maybe Blake, you have better access to this, but I was trying to link his Facebook.
Oh yeah, here I can try to send it to you.
If you could try and just post it in chat, because if you guys don't know, Blake's dad is a medium in Ontario, a really strong one. So if you guys ever need like a reading or some help spiritually, the dude is the person to go to. So I think Blake will link that if he finds it.
And now the snow is melting. I'm gonna be cracking out the Harley pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this summer I'm gonna start probably like vlogging, but go take a ride and vlog my ride.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You have the action camera, right?
Yeah, but I got a GoPro. I got my little DJI one.
Yeah,
Probably try to make my drone follow me.
that would be cool, man.
I'll need a cameraman for that. I'll wait till you and Chels come and visit.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the new drone has that like action tracker, right? So you can like track cars and
yeah, I've seen videos of people using it, and it is so incredible. You just like track your car, and he's gonna stick in it and just like follow it and do cinematics and oh yeah, love the drone.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it out today, and once I brought it out, I opened the case and it starts snowing out of nowhere. Literally a second.
Oh.
Took a second. Open the lid. Boom. Freaking downpouring. Yeah.
Now it's snowing your way, and over here it's raining.
Oh.
It's like in the middle of the snow, it's raining in Nova Scotia, and it's snowing here in Quebec. Now it's snowing in Nova Scotia, and it's raining here in Quebec. That's so cool.
I'd rather take rain over the snow, but
oh yeah, Michelle, I got lots of toys. Well, I love having like my Harley. I dreamt of that Harley all my life. I was 16 years old, and I thought I said one time, my dream Harley Davidson is an all black Harley. When I saw my bike, I went, that's it.
That's the one, right?
Oh man.
Big action, Paul. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm
Doing good, brother.
Same.
A little bit tired. Went to see the therapist this morning. That's the life of a PTSD veteran.
Yeah.
But I had a great week. I had a good week. The editing was great. I had some brain farts that Lormar helped me with, and dude, it was an awesome week, awesome 2 weeks. The investigation down in St. Andrews, editing, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was fun.
how was your? Oh, it's tonight. You're going to. You're going somewhere tonight, eh? Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's tonight.
So we're trying something because we had a lot of people DM me, and they want to see camping videos. Like not only where we're going tonight, but like everywhere. So like we're going back to the poor farm. So tonight to camp and to crack down on whoever is there, right? We had a lot of really accurate responses. Really accurate responses. Like to the point where I am surprised no one has been there yet to investigate.
Probably the people don't even know it's still there.
No, not at all, man. The way the crosses are, you never see them casually walking through the trail.
So imagine how forgotten those people are. How a message they want to get through.
Yeah.
And probably it was a poor form, so probably some of them passed away without giving a last message to loved ones. Or wow,
pretty much. And you had people that had disabilities, people that couldn't really fend for themselves every day, so they were given tasks. A lot of them probably had behavior issues. So you got to kind of wonder, like, the spirits we're talking to are probably going to want to talk to somebody, like,
because all the best responses that I have are like I told you, old graveyards, old tombs, like the most forgotten or most overgrown tomb in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's those ones that want to talk.
Yeah, for real. Chelsea's on.
And yes, yeah, little mama, I know, yes, it sucks having PTSD. And well, if you think positive, that's the best advice that I can give you. Be always positive, think positive. If there's something negative in your life, just like pass it away and go straight to a positive thoughts, because negative thoughts are are fuel for PTSD. And when you start to go into that negative part, well, you start to go down, down, down,
Yeah.
down. And that's what you don't want. Hello, Charles.
On break right now, or just popping in quick?
Oh, yeah, she goes go back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go see the vet for my pet bunny. She's got
Oh, really?
little, yeah, she's got some things around her eye, so probably she's got a like an eye infection. So we don't want, if it like, is it bacterium, is it an allergy, or I don't want like bunny or the cat to catch it. So
Right.
yes, I have to go to the vet with Mocha.
Well, I hope that works out, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, sorry, Samantha. Yeah, PTSD. You can develop PTSD just witnessing something. It's a post-traumatic stress disorder. It's you live a big trauma in your life, and the the safety measure that your brain takes to protect you from it, it's gonna lock it in your brain, and you tend to make you forget about it. But if you keep it in your brain, that is the worst thing to do. So that's why after a trauma, you're gonna provide you with some social workers, some psychologists, all the need you help, because they want you to not get stuck with that trauma. Here's my little princess that stuck a bean in her nose in kindergarten. So my girlfriend had to go to the emergency room to remove the said
no.
bean from the said nose. I got a son and I got a daughter. And I always said, it's not my son. It's going to come back with a broken arm or something. It's my daughter. Oh, yeah. Looking at that.
Oh, man. Sue, I have a therapy dog. I've taught sign language. Animals are full of unconditional love.
Yes.
Wow.
And I have a therapy dog too. She's probably up there because my daughter just came home, but I've got a golden retriever. And if I go out in stores, it's the reason I go alone in stores, because if I'm alone, you won't see me in a store.
Yeah. I feel that.
I have to go with somebody. Like if I'm doing an investigation, like for example with you, I will probably ask you or Chels or you two, like, can you come in with me, please? Because I won't, or I'll come out alone, like drenched and sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle, girl power. Yeah.
Girl power.
My daughter, she's so girl power that when she grows up, she wants a Harley, a pink, no, a purple Harley with unicorns on it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen some wicked ones.
Yeah. And even Chels too. She's like, one day I want to get a Harley too. So, like for real,
I'll give her a ride. I'll give her a ride when you come.
Yeah.
But it's so fun riding on the motorcycle, and really riding, not get to point A to point B, just riding for fun of it.
Yeah.
I'm
It is
probably
so
getting, I'm probably getting my M license soon. I've talked about
Oh
it.
yeah. Take a back road, just cruising, and
Yeah.
you see a nice spot on the
Perfect.
side of a lake or a river. You stop. You just kickstand it. You get your helmet off. You just sit and relax,
Yeah.
and then you hop back. Yeah. Oh man.
What's up, Kia? What's up? What are you doing?
Hello, Maria. New York. Wow. A city that I love. A city that I love visiting.
Oh yeah.
New York. Oh yeah.
Michelle asked, would I ride one? I would definitely ride one. I don't know what bike I would get, truly, but not a speed one. It would be more of like a casual ride, like similar to a Harley or a Harley. If I did do it, you know, or a dirt bike. I would definitely rip a dirt bike. Like I like the street bikes, and like
There you
popping.
go.
You can like pop wheelies all the way down there, like stuff like that. Is like I'd probably rip a dirt bike before I'd rip a Harley, like a street bike.
You go with a supermoto. It's like a motocross with street tires.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be cool.
I want one.
I just want one just to like pop a GoPro on the side and like pop wheelies down the road, you
Yeah.
know.
Wop, wop.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll have to bring your Harley over somewhere, or next time when there's no snow.
Yeah.
We'll, yeah, you'll
A
have to take
lowrider. My Harley is actually a kind of a lowrider. It's a soft tail street. It's a street bob. It's the soft tail platform, but it's called the street bob.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
it's a 17. It's 103 cc's, inch cube. So it's a 1750 cc's. Big engine.
Yeah, 750.
No, 1750.
17?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
talk about that, man.
that's a big bike.
Hi, Ikea. Hi, Ikea. You're breaking
Yeah.
She comes in here, then leaves.
Yeah.
That whip of a tail. I just heard the.
Oh my god,
Oh yeah,
bro.
it was so funny in the hotel. She was going from one bed to the other.
Good.
Oh,
What
it's so
a-
funny when she smiles. Comes at you with that set of teeth.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so basically I popped on here, you know, just to say a big thank you to everyone, you know, supporting Chelsea and I through both channels. You know, I've looked at it hard and thoroughly. Like we can't thank you guys enough for everything you've given us. And you know, at times, especially this past week, has been tough where I'll be real. I have convinced myself that, you know, like at times I'm not worthy to like put out videos for you guys. I guess it's just like my criticism towards being like a creator, but I'm gonna keep going. And it's because of you guys, you know, like to be able to do this for you guys. And I know a lot of you guys will love it. It's just, you know, I don't want to give that up. And at the end of the day, if you guys are happy, I'm happy. So a big thank you literally to all of you guys who have been here forever, even new subscribers too. Thank you a million times. So yeah. Yeah, that's
And that
basically
guy
all.
deserves it.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Well, you
You know,
deserve it because you're the nicest person I've known, and I've told you that you could have said like, no, I'm that big YouTuber. No, you said that guy is nice, and you're that kind of person. You're that nice person that. And I will thank you for everything you do, and for the opportunity that you gave me to work with you, and just everything, all those creations that you put up. It's so refreshing. I rewatched the Hinsdale video that you did, just that intro that you guys going down to Florida. It's just like you're bringing us with you on vacation, and I'm taking the chance to be on your platform to thank you.
No, I appreciate that, man. You're welcome. um, it's been an honor, really, even working with you too. Like I love to branch out. I love to meet new people. And you're like, believe it or not, bro, you're the only one willing to come out to Nova Scotia. No one wants to come out. I don't know why, and
And I want to go again. It is so beautiful. You guys, you don't know, all you Canadian paranormal investigators, even the American ones, you don't know what you're missing.
yeah.
That land is the most beautiful part of our country,
Yeah.
and it is. The people are so welcoming, and all that energy, all that paranormal that wants to be just discovered. Go.
Yeah.
I'm hooked. I'm hooked to Nova Scotia.
It's a good place, man. It's very similar to the UK at times, like all of Canada was brought over. Like the UK was pretty much brought over. We're the cousin of the UK,
Yep.
Not to say like there's nothing in America. There's still a lot of very haunted places down there. That even,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
still not, but Canada's just not seen in a way. And I'm not trying to be biased. Like even if I was from the UK or from wherever, I would still want to experience Canada, because Canada is like, it's just not seen as much. It's almost like people overlook it in a way. But that's what, like, I'm not going to lose my head over it. That's why I like staying here most of the time, because I want to kind of document these, right? And I know you do as well, Jeff, right? So,
Well, thanks. And
yeah.
hello, Carol. And by the name, she's probably, I don't know, probably in the French origins or French. So, bonjour, Carole.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Yeah, and it is just like I was saying yesterday in my show. Nova Scotia was the gateway to Canada when the explorers came in. Well, it's the first place they set foot. So, well,
yeah.
Not talking about John Cabot that went. Well, he discovered Newfoundland and he went back. So,
Yeah, it just went west, just like you said, right? Started from the east and went west.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Then two sister and brother moved to Canada in the 60s. So I left family over there. Oh, yeah, French Canadian from Ontario. Oh, cool. Bonjour.
Yeah. So,
right in between.
Are we doing any haunted house calls soon? No, not really. We were kind of documenting like sites, We have a lot of sites we're going to do throughout the summertime, like because not all of them are open right now. They open up like April or whatever, May, so especially down here. But yeah, no house calls as we speak.
Well, if you want to come to L'Orignal jail, Elliot, just send me an email.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I
hope you can find some time to let you in there, man, because that place is cool.
It is really cool. I can attest to that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really cool.
Are you close to L'Orignal, Blake?
I mean, depending what you consider close.
It's-
I'm only a
it's-
couple hour drive, so it's not crazy. I think it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe.
Yeah,
more.
I'd say at most. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But like, I remember we were in solitary at that jail, and me and Crystal heard a very, very weird noise, and it's pitch black because there's no lights in solitary in that jail. So like, it's literally just a black room. We can't see anything. And then Elliot scared us with the Santa costume, but that's another story. Because like there's like a little slit in the door, you know, and he like it was dead silent, and he went, "Hello," and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, don't do that. We're in haunted jail right now."
Yeah.
And he had like the light.
Yeah, I
flashing
can't
on
wait
it.
to. Yeah, I can't wait to meet him. I'm gonna find a date and I'm gonna write back to him because I've been at him. Poor Elliot. I'm so insisting sometimes. I when I want something, I really want it. I'm really persistent, and I wanted that place. It's got so much history, and I think it's the oldest prison in Ontario.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think they did the year of construction, and it's around the same year of the 12-year-old jail, about 1822, around 1820, 1830s.
Say so.
Victorian jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool jail, man. If you can get in there, I would definitely, you know, like you should take that.
Well, I'll set up a date in April, but
yeah, in April.
Yeah,
I
he told me, you give me a date in April. I'll find a spot where my girlfriend, we've got nothing planned with the family, and
I think Chelsea and I are going either to New Hampshire again or Cape Breton early April or mid-April. So like the end of April maybe would be doable if that's good for you guys.
Yeah, good for me.
So yeah, I mean, talk to Elliot about it, see when he's good, and we'll
Cool.
talk about it. I can hear
Wait, I have a little bug to wipe.
Okay.
I even think it would be cool if you could ever rent out the Kingston pen. I know it's back in Ontario, but
Yeah.
can you like imagine the video that you could do?
Oh
in
yeah.
the Kingston Penitentiary, because it's a penitentiary, right? It's one of the biggest penitentiaries in the area, right? And I think that would be so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh man, that would be. Well, I'll check a date and I'll set it up and I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like if I would definitely reach back into Ontario to redo those spots even.
I was literally telling Crystal this. I think it would be dope, not only because we love to see y'all, but it would be sick if you, like, right? Because you had a lot of really good videos of locations here in Ontario before you moved, doing like a redo road trip almost, right? To New Ontario and revisiting those big spots year, 2 year, 3 year, 4, whatever, however long it's been later to see if the activity's different. I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah,
right?
That'd be really cool.
And I
that's
think
a sick idea.
Yeah, Harley could come over here, you know, like.
Oh yeah,
just revisiting a lot. Unfortunately, the spot that was like near our property, the one that we went to a bunch of times, is like completely locked up now. Like they've like really locked it up. Oh yeah, they surrounded the entire house in chicken wire. Like it's completely, and barbed wire and stuff. It's locked, and they nailed the doors shut. But and we see people in there all the time now. So that place is no longer,
that place is kind of crazy too. I wouldn't, I'm leaving that in the past.
Yeah. But I think it would be awesome, the redo tour. You can call it something cooler, like,
yeah,
something cooler, but
100%, bro.
Imagine putting all the old footage of that place you did like 2-3 years ago, and like now
Yeah.
I love those when
100%.
creators do that. They go to a place and they haven't been in years, and they go
Yeah.
back and they do the comparison.
Yeah. Like, I don't
Pretty
mind
cool.
returning back to spots as long as it's, there's a good distance between, right? Because, like, you don't want to overdo a spot, but, like, to return
Mm.
back in a year or like a few months, 6 months to a year, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea. Just throwing it out there.
And, like, even you and Crystal can come now, she's got a babysitter. She got grandma, grandpa.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Exactly. If you guys are down here, we would definitely have a babysitter.
Yeah.
Just
It'd be cool.
bring a Kia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'd bring a Kia. Ditch her around my parents' place.
With the 5 cats and the bunny.
And the dog. I think
The dog.
Yeah. Full house.
petting zoo.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for popping in there, Blake. I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot. And, we'll definitely make our way down there soon again. Yeah, we'll keep in touch and everything.
Yeah,
but
we'll always do, obviously. But
yeah.
Oh, hey, Prim.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing? Oh,
Prim, say hi. Don't be grumpy. Oh, I gotta love that. She's so grumpy all the time. She's a grumpy old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, me. My cat, he loves everybody. Oh, hello.
Yeah, right. She likes everyone, but like on her terms, right? Like if you go to pet her, she'll be like no, and then 2 seconds later cuddle, and you're like, make up your mind, man.
Yeah.
And she never uses her mean beans, as that's what we call them, her claws. She never uses them. I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she hit Sage once, but Sage can be kind of, overbearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of videos. Questions we're missing, but
yeah, I've seen that. Michelle wants us to go to Texas. I want to go to Texas. I want to investigate that hospital that Lomar did with Frank and Yasko.
You mean, was it? There's a jail in Texas. The hospital we did was in Tennessee.
No, but when Angelo went with Frank in Texas to meet Yasko,
there was a hospital there.
Yeah, they did a hospital. The name of the hospital is the same name of a state. I'm gonna find it. And Angelo's got a video.
To answer Maria, I wouldn't do a YouTube channel for a key. I would do like an Instagram before I would do a YouTube of key, but definitely an Instagram.
yeah, and Instagram would be cool. I thought a channel would be kind of hard to have a whole channel dedicated. Like you could do like a certain day a week on the vlog channel that's like dedicated to her.
Yeah,
I think that would be doable. But a whole channel, like trying to post like 2-3 times a week and keep consistent with,
yeah.
Other people would probably, but I don't know. I'd find that hard.
Look at Yorktown Hospital.
What was it called?
Yorktown Hospital.
Yorktown. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's also the Bowers Mansion too. That's in Texas. That was like a super haunted mansion.
Yorktown Memorial Hospital.
Okay. Was it abandoned or did they?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
it's all this effect. But is it? There's that one. Yeah, 3 months ago. That's about when you went to Texas with Yasko.
You would love Letchworth Asylum.
Yeah. I
You
want to go.
love that. And oh man,
I want to go to Landsworth. I want to I even told you let's rent an Airbnb close from there and like
yeah.
go
Oh
back
yeah,
and forth.
there's a few just down the road.
Looking for the part. Even though I know with Angelo went there with Frank did an alone challenge. And I think he heard voices and everything. Oh, that place, Yorktown Hospital, it's really, really, really active.
Michelle says we can rent it.
Yeah, that's it. I think actually Yasko and Angelo rented it for a night. You can rent it for overnight investigations.
That would be cool. If we went back to Texas, we would have to redo the Lavaca jail. That place is crazy.
I never been to Texas. It's one of the state that I never been, so I had
You
to
would
go.
want to rip your Harley through it though. It's so nice.
I know.
You're gonna see the roads and the weather, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Well, I would have to follow you with my Harley and you carrying all my camera gear.
Yeah, really. Tanya, I'm not quitting YouTube. By the way, I'm not quitting. Thought about it. Not quitting though. It's still going.
You guys are so much. When I had my little down part, when you look at the comments and when you see everything, all the love that you guys bring to us and all the great comments that you put in when you watch one of our videos and oh wow, it's incredible. Oh, I didn't know that place. And when we make you discover some places, all those little comments that you put for us, it's like having that big huge paycheck.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
it's nice. Everyone. We have a really good community. And
We're artists and we're putting our art out there, and you guys are like, you're going into that art gallery and you're just contemplating what you want to look. And when you look at our art, you love what we do.
yeah. And yeah, it's a big reason why I decided not to. I can't like the title of this live stream. I can't thank you guys enough. Big thank you. Even on behalf of Jeff, it's you guys are amazing. So many consistent and loyal people are in this community, and it's really nice to see. So,
Man, I owe, and I'm not hiding it. I owe my growth a part to your help, and I owe my growth to the opportunity that I had to work with Angelo, but all those opportunities that I had to work with you, people had the chance to discover me, to discover my art, my paintings. So
yeah,
they went, oh, that guy, he's got another style, but he's good too. So like it's like comparing I'm not comparing us to masters, but like comparing a Picasso with a Van Gogh.
yeah.
It's different styles of painting, but you can enjoy like both styles.
Absolutely, man. And it all comes down to just like a lot of people, like I'll say this, a lot of people don't give credit when it's due, but a lot of like our community is so freaking good and amazing, and we have a lot of really good people that are in this community that not only watch us but other creators. Like they're so supportive to a lot of us, and
Yep.
at the end of the day, it doesn't go unseen.
Yep.
And I'll first meeting you in Nova Scotia that one time we met. Normally, like when people meet YouTubers they watch, or really anyone that you're fans of, it can be kind of intimidating to meet someone you've watched for in person, right? But and I obviously know this, Omar is the same person on YouTube as he is behind the camera too. Like when the camera goes off, same person. But you like it was never like an overbearing conversation, right? Because a lot of times if people are fans of people, they just want to ask you a bunch of questions. But like it's important if you ever meet anyone you idolize or you like they're humans. Omar always says this, like they're humans just as much as you are, right? And just be comical and it was a dope conversation. I know you remember that day too. We walked up.
Oh yeah, it was an awesome day. We're having a stroll like friends.
Yeah,
walking.
Right, like we are who we are on camera. Truthfully, is for me, Omar and Harley, who we are off camera. We don't. I know some people change their personalities for this, but I know the three of us don't, which I think makes us more genuine, makes us the videos better. I know that makes Omar's videos better, right? And Harley's. So
the way I think about it, man, and this is just very blunt. You know, I don't care who you are, how big you are on the social media platform. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I check personalities. You know, if you're not, you know, vibing with mine, if I pick up something that is just like a red flag, it's done. You know, like there's a difference between having a good personality and being so big on the platform. You know, like it all comes down to genuineness, man. I've seen a lot of people that have just are stone cold, you know, as a person, but like, you know, but it's just it all comes down to the personality, you know. So that's
why I wanted to meet you, because like you're from Canada and I was going to Nova Scotia and say he looks so nice, and just when you were going out doing your investigation, I was seeing me in you. He's just like me, going out and try to find the answer. And that's why I wanted to meet you. And like since we've met, I think we became like good buds. And I really appreciate all the moments I can spend with you guys and Blake. The time we went to the SS Atlantic gravesite was an awesome day. We discovered like a place that with so much history and so much freaking energy. It was like
it talked to us, right? It talked to all of us. Follow your car.
The rain.
Well, mine is it's not really hard. It's exploring Harley. I'll even show it.
I don't really post on YouTube at the moment, so I wouldn't really worry too much about me. I'm just here. That's kind of like the men's fam behind the scenes team. I don't know what to call it. I don't know, whatever, right? But
Spirit fam.
Yeah, I'm just but
if you want to show it, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
So there's me.
Yeah.
Explain Harley shell dust, not the whip, because with the whip, I think that it's a Harley mechanic.
Yeah, just exploring Harley.
Just like that. Well, I think my dog is being a bad dog.
No worries.
Come. In. Come in. In. Down. Okay, buddy.
Thank you, Samantha.
Yeah.
You know, like my whole life, I was never the dude to really like be a mean dude or like, you know, shut people down. Like I'm just me, you know. I'm just the dude I am, you know.
and actually, so for anyone who doesn't know, the oldest memory I have of Omar is actually kindergarten. So we go back like I was 4. I remember we've been in school together our entire lives. So he also has not switched up. Like, I was there before he had a YouTube channel. Fun fact, I know he won't hate me saying this. I remember him working at Pizza, delivering pizzas, just making a video on his spare time. Same kind of mentality now at like 55-ish thousand subscribers, right? It's never like a big deal, right? But I remember him in his Hot Wheel jacket. I remember the exact moment. I have a really good memory. Playing soccer.
Wow.
So like we were never like best friends like we are now forever, but we knew of each other for sure.
Yeah. What's funny though is we were so close, but it only took until I made my first YouTube channel and me getting super screwed at that jail.
Yeah.
And you're like, my dad's telling me you need to come and do a reading. And,
Yeah,
it only took until like I don't even know, after high school to really.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because we weren't the same social circle, but it wasn't like a I don't like you thing. It was just like a hey, like because you were a skateboarder at times, so you were just skateboarding around having fun, and I was just like hanging out with a couple of my buddies, and it was just kind of like we like each other, but we don't really hang out, like we don't really. That's it.
Never took the time to, right?
And then later on, hey, it's funny how life works. But yeah, that's my youngest memory. 4 years old, so we go back.
Yeah,
dude. Wow, that's what I love. Like saying like long-lasting friendships like that. It is so awesome. And
it was just a common interest. That's it, right? That brought together.
Yeah, I love everybody. I go around the world, even if I don't speak the language, I will find a way to have a conversation with you. Even like nowadays we have like translators, but I will find a way to befriend with anybody. I don't know. I'm that type of guy. Probably it's my peacekeeper kind of personality. I don't know. I just even with my I'm not saying disability, but with my my illness that kind of tends me to close up and stay in my home. Doing that gets me out of the house.
Absolutely.
Because I want to put some quality stuff out there. I want people to know our history. I want people to say, oh, that happened in Canada? I want to see that.
Absolutely. A lot did happen here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like some of the UK stuff transferred over here, like where it all started in the UK. I'll tell you that. Like, and France even too. Like a lot of Nova Scotia was like discovered by the Europeans. And I'm gonna tell you this too. A lot of prisoner of war camps that are under the rug right now that have been here and now they're gone. Like realistically, man, like all through Halifax, people have been killed. There's an intersection now where they used to do public executions. There's a freaking intersection now in Halifax. People died at every corner of the streets. It's the history here is crazy, man.
Oh yeah, and we have places here too in Quebec City. There's a place in Lévis. They hung a lady that was they called her la Corriveau because she poisoned two of her husbands. She was pouring poison into their ears.
What does that mean in French or in English?
That was her last name, Corriveau. That was her family name, but they called her the Corriveau, La Corriveau, because it was so a media-sized trial back then. It was, I think, in mid 1800s, and to make an example out of her, they hung her. And they put her in a steel cage, and they hung her on a gallows on the corner of a street in Lévis.
Wow.
They were crazy back in the day, man. They had no shame.
And I think it's earlier than it's probably early 1800s, late 1700s.
Yeah.
When the British were like those belief, because they believed that she was a witch because she was pouring poison into their ears and they died.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was accused of murder and witchcraft, so that's when they hung her into that metal cage, like they were doing the pirates
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah. That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So sometimes when you dig into the history of towns or cities around Canada, you'll find some things that, wow, like
Yep.
not many people that knows that lower part of Quebec City, when the British, before they went up the plain of Abraham, they bombarded the lower part of Quebec City for an entire day. Like
Crazy.
there were hundreds of people died. The lower part of Quebec was in ruins.
Yeah.
So nowadays you go in Quebec City, you can pass somebody into like old garments. It's probably not a comedian.
Well, yeah.
No worries, Bill. We'll catch you later, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Catch you
honestly,
later.
guys, I might not stay on here for too much longer. Kia's sitting by the door, so she's asking me to go out. But yeah,
And
thanks for making this, guys. What's that?
Gail said that she's glad to see my face. That ugly mug.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me. It's the first time you're having me. Usually it's me that
Yeah.
having you.
Well, you're the one who showed me this new way of doing things. I really like it, and it gives us a better opportunity to properly speak to each other, and other people. I mean, for you, because you like to interview people, but like, I think it's even easier for me to do it this way than now that I've figured it out than normally on YouTube. So yeah, it's credits to you, bro. And thanks for making this, both of you guys. And yeah, again, before we actually hop off here, big thank you again, everybody, for those who just popped in or have been here. Thanks again. Literally, frick. Yeah. My God. But yeah, until the next, you'll see a main channel within the next day or two. And yeah, just keep in tune with the channels, right? And yeah, go check out Exploring Harley too. Go check out Jeff's channel.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, premiere of The Jail.
Yeah. So go and show him some love. Hop over there and click that notification bell, right? So alrighty. Love you guys so much. Peace.
Peace out.